Hi everyone, this module, we're on Module 5, Applying Desert Basics. And so let's go ahead and look at the Module 5 overview. In this module, you're going to have the opportunity to apply some of the Sonoran Desert basics that we've learned in the first few modules. So we're going to be able to start part 1 of both the Sonoran Desert Field Guide and the first part of the final synthesis. So please be sure that to complete these assignments by the due date. And please note that there are detailed examples, detailed rubrics to go along with each of these assignments. So let's go ahead and look at part 1 of the final synthesis. So this is your learning summary, your learning nugget synthesis, and here you're going to see the rubric. You're to use your own words. Everything will be run through Turnitin for plagiarism, so please be sure to do your own work. Down here you're going to see an example of what the learning nugget is, and so here you can see an example of the nugget question, which is, in this example, it's what is the Sonoran Desert. There's a photo that goes along with it that captures that question. And then remember, the answers are to be in your own words. Do not copy and paste. This is an example of what one paragraph looks like. So one paragraph is about 5 to 8 sentences. And remember, for each question, there should be 2 to 3 paragraphs that are summarized, that demonstrates your learning, shows how you're making connections, shows how you're synthesizing the learning. And so this is an example, again, of one paragraph, but each question should have 2 to 3 paragraphs. Okay, so 2 to 3 paragraphs are needed per question, and along with that, one picture. So that is the first assignment for this week. It is the learning synthesis for part 1, final synthesis checkpoint. The other assignment is your field guide checkpoint, and you're going to see that here. Let's go ahead and look at part 1 of the field guide checkpoint. So for this, again, you're going to see a rubric right in Module 5 to help guide you. It'll be done in PowerPoint or Google Slides. You're going to create a slide with the following information: species common name, scientific name, the photo, so on and so forth. And there is information about the platform, information again about plagiarism, citation, and then information on the number of points for each card, what needs to be included as part of the species content slides. It says here what is the content, so some of them will be a cactus, could be a tree, could be a bush. So that is all outlined for you. And then down below that, you're going to see some examples of slides. And so the section slide example should be done in 16-point font. And you can see here's an example for what the section slide would look like for Sonoran Desert birds. So you have your species that are going to fall in this section in the order that they will appear. Following that, you have your first content slide expanding on the species that you outlined in that section slide, and you can do more than one slide if needed to fit on all the information. So you'll notice here it is 2 slides, and you've got all the information that's required: the common name, scientific name, you've got the image, the photo credit, the habitat, the characteristics, and the adaptations. Every section is labeled, so it's very clear. You've got your detailed characteristics. Everything is according to the description of the that's in the rubric. And so again, even looking under the adaptations, it stipulates here that you've got to include one category adaptation and one method adaptation that is listed and described accordingly. And so you can see here the category adaptation and the method adaptation, and all the elements are included here. So please be sure to pay attention to the details of these assignments. There are examples here to walk you through it, and this is again Module 5, Applying Desert Basics.